Want to make your living room look professionally staged without spending a fortune? In this video, I am sharing 5 high impact changes that you can make in your living room, all under $100 each. Whether you're selling your home or helping a client prepare their home, these simple changes can make a big difference when it comes time to sell your house quickly. So let's dive into this episode. Hey there, home sellers. Welcome back to my home staging world. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Kasha, and today we are talking about living room updates that you can do for under $100 each. Now, if you are new to the home staging world, I do offer my free home staging guide that you can download today and start helping you get your house ready to sell. Because maybe you're not quite sure where to get started. And maybe you ran into this video thinking, oh yeah, I want to work on my dining room or living room or whatever room that you're working on. And this one, we're talking about living rooms here. This may be not the one you want to start with. So check out my guide. It's free to download, and I'd love to help you get started. So let's move into the living room updates and the 5 budget-friendly options that you have that I think are the most important things that you can do in your living room. So let's start off with the first one, and that is basically removing any excess furniture, which is totally free. That doesn't cost you a dime, $0, right? And that's why just starting off with a living room with a clean slate, meaning you've already decluttered, right? But maybe there's some excess furniture in there. Maybe there's extra chairs or extra stuff, extra cabinets. Maybe there's a water cooler or something, or whatever is just excess, just doesn't belong in the living room. That's the first thing you can do to help you update your living room. Just to get those things taken out of the living room will make the space look bigger, okay? I do want to share with you this one picture I have of a client. They had basically 2 living rooms. Now, this is a grander home. This is in the $1 million range. But if you look at this living room or this family room area that they had, this one had basically a lot of kids' toys in it. So you don't want to show it that way because there's 2 living spaces. And while yes, one may be the formal living room and one may be the family room, you definitely don't want to show both of them in total chaos like that it could be, okay? So that's why if you just take out things and just rearrange the furniture, that's the first thing you can do just to help you get your house sold faster, okay? And get it ready for those buyers. The second thing that does cost a little bit of money are throw pillows. Just simple throw pillows. I know, you're probably thinking, wait, what? What? Really? Yes. Listen, hang with me here for a second, okay? When you add throw pillows to a room, it warms up the space. It gives you color, it gives you texture, it just gives you something to look at other than maybe it's a plain gray or brown couch, right? And that just kind of sticks out. By adding pillows, it softens up the space, especially if you have different kinds of textures. Maybe it's a velvet pillow, maybe it's a smoother, one, maybe it's a jute pillow, whatever it is. I'm probably throwing terms at you, probably going, wait, what? A pillow is a pillow. Yeah, I know. But I'm going to show you these pillows that I saw at Big Lots, and I know they're coming back and reopening some of the stores. I actually went into one of my stores and went back into the Big Lots and go, oh wow, these pillows are only $13 each. I'm like, score! And these are nice big fluffy pillows, okay? So throw pillows are an easy way just to add color, interest, warmth to the room, okay, and just kind of complete the space, okay? And this update, it definitely updates the look of your room, especially if you have flattened pillows like I've gotten over time and go, ooh, yeah, this needs to be, even though you try and stretch it out and you're trying to repuff it out, it doesn't want to puff out again. Yeah, don't use those flat pillows, okay? Please, please, please. All right, the second thing that I have for you that you can easily do to update your living room is a throw blanket. Now, throw blankets can come in a variety of sizes, shapes, colors. I've did an episode on this and with accessories, so you can refer back to that. I'll leave that link in the show notes. But throw blankets are an easy way just to kind of layer it over the couch or a chair. It's just something that can just elevate the space and just make it feel, again, more comfy. If you, especially in the winter time, if you're to be selling your house in the upcoming fall time frame, you use those colors to help you out, or maybe it's going to be in the springtime, so you have lighter pastel shades, things like that. So those kinds of things, like throw blankets, are another great upgrade that you can do that really elevates the look of your home. Now, if this is a bit overwhelming, you may be a newbie going, oh my gosh, Kasha, what are you talking about? All the, these couple of things I need to worry about. What about the other rooms? Well, don't worry, I got you covered. I do offer online staging consults. And this really simple. What we do is we meet via online, like Zoom, for example, and we basically walk through your house where you show me, and we go through each room in your house and we talk about what needs to be taken out, what needs to be changed, what can be added, all those types of things when it comes time to get your house staged and ready for those fantastic real estate photos, because that's what we're trying to do, is to show off that house, right? You bought the house for a reason. Now show it to those buyers because you love this living room. You love the view. You love the size of the kitchen. Those types of things. You want to show off those types of things, and staging helps you in that. So with my online consultation, which can take about 2 hours, maybe even less depending, we talk about everything, and I get your questions answered right then and there. And the best part is you can move things right there when I'm talking to you on the phone, and we can say, okay, yep, move this over here or take this out. Now you can see the results as they come alive to you, and you can go, oh, wow, yeah, this does make the room look better just by shifting the chair over here or whatever it is that we do. So it's really easy to do to sign up. I'll leave the link in my show notes where you have access to my calendar. You pick a date and a time, and then we meet. The third thing I want to talk to you about is artwork. Now, I know I've talked about this before, so these are just a simple accessory for the living room. Definitely helps elevate the space in the living room. Now, you got to take care and look at what kinds of artwork you have around on your walls. Maybe you don't have very much, or maybe those walls are empty. By just finding a simple canvas print, I'm not talking about family photos. No, those are the first thing that need to go, okay, when you're selling your house. All those family photos don't count as artwork, all right? So I'm telling you right now, even if they're black and white photos of your baby, newborn, or the family on the beach, no, that doesn't count. That is not the artwork I'm talking about. I'm talking about geometric shapes, landscapes, anything kind of modern, those kinds of things are what I'm talking about artwork. It can also be metal artwork. It can be scroll, like wood scroll type things. Again, I've done a couple episodes on these kinds of accessories, so take a look at those episodes to give you an idea of what kind of artwork I'm talking about. And then the last thing I have for you is basically lighting. Have you looked around the lighting in your living room? Does it seem kind of dark? Maybe you only have just like a single lamp in the corner or something. Those types of things. So you have the general lighting up above, but maybe nothing else. So take a look at lighting, whether you need to replace that light bulb, okay, maybe it's burnt out. All the lights need to be all the same type of warmth, whether it's the warm or the cool, whichever one you decide. I normally go for the warm shades. There are many different kinds out there. I try and go also for LED because those are going to last longer. But take a look and make sure all the light bulbs are working in your living room. And if you have side tables, maybe consider getting some lamps there to help elevate the space, make it look all to put together, right? Kind of like putting makeup on, right? You do your hair, you put your foundation on, you do your lips, your eyes, all that kind of stuff. And the lamps are just another accessory to add to your living room to upgrade it and update it and help you show off your living room. If you do like this episode, please like, share, comment if you have any questions. Maybe there's something else that you think. Now, I know these are just 5 budget-friendly items that you can do in your living room right now. There's many other things that you can do as well. I would love to hear it in the comments below. So if you do love this episode, please like it and subscribe to my channels so that you can see the next episodes that come out. And plus, it's free. Hope this is giving you something to work on right now to start getting your living room ready for those fantastic real estate photos. So I will talk to you later. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.